Oh, my Greek pasta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't use regular size pasta. I never buy anything other than angel hair pasta. And if I can't find angel hair, then I use it's called capellini. It's not, angel hair is the thinnest, finest you can buy. Capellini is next. And then they go on a width-wise and weight-wise after that. Um, but I like um, a thin, because I get really full, real fast when I'm eating pasta. But I can eat a considerable amount of the angel hair pasta because it's very lightweight and very good. But you want to cook your pasta just like you would anything else. The angel hair only takes about 4 or 5 minutes to cook at best. And then you need, let's see, how much are you gonna make enough for
There's two.
two? Okay, then I would use about uh, I'm thinking about 4 ounces of pasta. About well, for you about a third of the box of angel hair pasta about there, and I always buy Barilla. It's the best pasta on the market.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy pasta and cook it, a cheaper brand, and the water looks cloudy or milky when you're done, it ain't gonna have any flavor. Capellini pastas don't do that. And so you just cook your pasta, and then you want, oh gosh, you want chopped onion. And again, these things are all to like, if you really like the flavor of this, and you really want the flavor to come through, then use a little more. If it's something that you just want to have enough in it to know that it's there, use a little less. But you need capers that have been rinsed. Capers have to be washed first, rinsed. Uh, Twice. I usually wash mine about twice, and then drain them and use them that way. And then I use Kalamata olives. They have to be Kalamata olives. And you want chopped onion, a nickel-sized chopped onion. And again, these things you can use as little or as much as you want. Depends on what kind of flavor that you want to taste the most.
Mm-hmm.
You need uh, fresh tomatoes that have been peeled, well, skinned actually. Throw them in some hot water when you're cooking your pasta. Throw them in there, and then take the peeling off of them when they come out of there. You can leave them in there for about 2 minutes. Take them out, lay them aside till they cool down, and then the peeling will come right off of there, just as slick as a whistle. And then you just want to chop them in about quarter-size pieces of tomato, because, well, or at least I do. That's what I really enjoy the flavor of the tomato in there. Okay, so we've got onions, we've got olives, we've got capers, we've got tomatoes, yeah, and then for the sauce, you need, oh, I'm sorry, chopped garlic. You need chopped garlic too. I usually buy the little jars full of it in the store that's minced, the
Mm-hmm.
garlic. It says, throw a healthy tablespoonful in there. I don't know anybody that doesn't like the flavor of garlic. So, it's kind of hard to overdo it. I mean, it can be done, but.
Be hard pressed.
Yeah. So you put all of that in a skillet, and then you pour in about, gosh, you're making this for two. I'd say about third of a cup of dry vermouth, and about that much water, and put it in a skillet, and then let it cook for not the tomatoes. You put them last, but I let it cook until the alcohol cooks out of it. Uh, uh, because unless you really enjoy the flavor of vermouth, I do not. I like it in that, but I've cooked the alcohol out of it, which um, it'll leave the flavor, but not the heat, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How long does that take about?
Not very long at all. I mean, once you get the prep work done, once you get the onions chopped and all that junk and all that, 10 minutes at best. You know.
No, I mean to cook the alcohol out.
Oh, not too long because you're only going to have the alcohol, the vermouth, and the water in there, and that's going to cook, evaporate pretty quick. So once once it goes down, the liquids go down to about half of what you started out with. You're pretty much no, and then it has to have some salt and pepper in it, um, and then. Uh, I usually put about a tablespoonful of lemon juice in it. Um, that's the only bad thing about this recipe. It's very easy to make, but it has a lot of ingredients, you know. But I've tried making it a few times without. Well, I don't have any of this. How would I make it? Anyway, never works. Um, so once about half of your liquid and stuff is gone, then you want to chop your tomatoes, throw them in there, and all you're going to do is heat them. You're not going to cook them. You're just going to heat them through,
Mm-hmm.
and that which takes, put your pasta in, all on top of all the stuff that's in your skillet and whatever, or pan if you whatever you cook it in. Put the pasta in, and then put all that other stuff in on top of it, and then put the tomatoes on top of that, and then just stand there for about a couple of minutes or so, and kind of fold it all together, the pasta, the tomatoes, and all that kind of stuff, and you're good to go. I mean, you might, you can always put a little more salt and pepper on it when you're done if you want. I mean. For yourself if you like it, or if you don't. You
Mm-hmm.
know. You know me. They don't call me a salt queen for nothing. But there are certain things, that like tomatoes and things and that. Um, they have, to me, they have absolutely no flavor whatsoever if they don't have salt on them. There's some, now you don't want to overdo it, and that sauce will be the same way, despite the fact that it's got those olives in it and capers and all that kind of stuff. That stuff is fixed in brine, and packaged in brine. You'd think there'd be more than enough in there, but there most generally is not, because there's a difference in the flavor.
Yeah.
Brine is vinegar and salt, and you want some salt. So, especially in your pasta. You put a plate of pasta down in front of a chef that hasn't had salt put in it, buddy, and he will kick you from here to hell and back. And you don't expect me to eat that, do you?